How to create a Turnitin assignment on Blackboard. The first thing you want to do is choose the folder in which you want to put the Turnitin assignment. I'm going to put it in Materials for Class for now. So I press on that, and then at the top you have various ways to add content to this folder. I want to go to Assessment, and in Assessment we have Turnitin. So here it's going to ask you to select the type of assignment you want. Paper assignment is the normal assignment where they write something and then we grade it. A peer assignment, if you take a look, peer assignment is where they can grade each other's and they can mark each other's. And last one, revision assignment. A revision assignment is paper assignment that you have given, you corrected, you made comments on. Now you want them to revise it and resubmit. You can use revision assignment. So I often use the revision assignment for my paper assignment. I give them a paper assignment as my rough draft, and then my final copy would be the revision assignment. Today we're going to use paper assignment because I haven't made them right yet. First, give it the assignment title. Give it a point value, whatever your point system is. If you are checking for similarity, in other words, if you're checking for plagiarism and stuff like that, you have to keep this pressed. If you don't care, you can press this one. Now the dates. The date we're starting, it's going to automatically make it the day that you are writing this, so that would be today. I'm going to leave that. The due date, usually they give you a week. I like that. I'm going to leave that also. Now the post date is when you get a paper and then you grade it and comment on it. The students are able to see the comments on the post date. So in other words, if you put the paper in today, July 1st, and students write the paper today and you grade it tomorrow, they won't be able to see the comments until July 8th. So what I usually do is I set the post date for shortly after the due date, because I want them to see the comments as soon as I write them. Once or twice I've had students who complained they couldn't see the comments and I didn't know why. Now let's go into optional settings. I can write instructions for the paper. If you want them to be able to submit after the due date, do you want to create a similarity report? When you want the similarity report for the submissions done, what material is included in a similarity report. Notice here, direct quotes I exclude from a similarity report. So in other words, if they put a direct quote in, it's not going to say the student copy. Allow students to see, reveal grades to students only on the post date. Of course, I put no. I also have it set up as no. Usually, they have it set up to the paper is submitted to the repository. I have it set up as no repository. The reason for this is when you have them write a paper, it automatically gets saved into their repository. The problem here is that if you have them rewrite a paper, much of that paper will have already been saved, and then it'll say 90% of their paper has been copied. And basically they're being accused of copying themselves. So I put that the paper isn't saved in a repository. Also, we have rubrics. I have created my own rubric here and I use that as a rubric. You can always choose no rubric, or if you want to make up your own rubric or look at several of their sample rubrics, you can. I'll show you how to make a rubric yourself in a separate video. Do you want them to use the grammar checker? If yes, and all the above. Press submit, and you see that it has been added successfully. You see it right here. And this is where the students will press to do the paper. They'll press here, and then they'll have to do the paper. They're going to add their first name, their last name, the title of the paper, and then they can choose how to get the file from Dropbox, from Google Drive, from their computer. Once they do it, they press upload. If they have done this and submitted their file, if you go into Grade Center, what you're going to see is your students, several columns that you probably created yourself. If you look here, the last one is the paper, the Turnitin assignment that I created. If this student had done the assignment, you'd see here a circle. Press on that, and then it will allow you to view the paper. So you press view the paper, and then you can make all kinds of comments on it. Once you make the comments and put the grade in, it will automatically be saved here. So you don't have to input any grade. Now, if there's ever a problem and the student can't do it, and they send it to you via email, or you can always just add a grade here in yourself, like so. So you can override it if you'd like. But if you grade the paper and turn it in, it'll save it and turn it in.